to get more of a perspective of what's going on with the Philadelphia Eagles, Michael Vick's health, and what that whole weekend means through it all now. We bring in our good buddy Jim Kempski from bleedinggreennation.com. I encourage you to check out their website and their blog. The Philadelphia Eagles are covered by a lot of different places. Jim and his guys do a phenomenal job at Bleeding Green Nation. Hey, Jim, how you doing?
Good, thanks, Butch. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing better than Eagles fans right now, I guess.
I don't know about that. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe you're feeling pretty good. So I don't want to speak for you, but I don't think Eagles fans are feeling all that bad about that loss on Sunday. Actually, a loss is never good, obviously, but I think what you saw in that game was a team that really is just loaded. Almost across the board with just the offensive line is even playing really well. I think the only real problem area is the linebackers, and of course, there's always Michael Vick's health.
Let's talk about Michael Vick and his health to start out before we get into the story about the homecoming that he had. I mean, if you watched the game Sunday night, he was not around for the end. Much to my chagrin, I needed about 6 more fantasy points from him to win in a league where I can use a flex quarterback, and I have Brady and Vick. And I was fully expecting 6 more points. I didn't care how I got it. But that's my personal story. But he was hemorrhaging and bleeding internally and spitting up blood. Did not finish the game. What's his latest status? Is he gonna answer the bell this Sunday in the home opener?
Well, I'll answer that first part first, where about spitting up blood. That wasn't anything concussion related. When on the play where his head got knocked into his teammate Todd Herman's, he actually bit his tongue. So that's really all that was all about with him spitting up blood. It was nothing where there was any kind of internal organ injury there. It was just a tongue laceration. So that really was just a secondary injury to the main thing, which was the concussion. And I think he's going to play this week. He apparently didn't feel any concussion symptoms. Now, over the course of this week, he'll have to undergo tests all week, and he'll have to pass them, mandated by the NFL. And if he does pass them, then he'll play. I thought it was interesting, actually. I happened to notice that yesterday Vegas had a line out for next week. This was before the Giants even play, and the Eagles play the Giants next week. And the line was 7.5, which tells me that Vegas thinks that he's probably going to play too.
We did see Kafka, which kind of opened a lot of people's eyes. The kid knows what he's doing. Vince Young, of course, is not ready to play. So 2 questions. If Michael Vick can't play, when Vince Young gets healthy, that's the first question. How healthy is he? Who will be the second option? Will it be the experienced Vince Young or this kid Kafka, who looks like the next coming of Kevin Kolb?
Yeah, Mike Kafka, I've covered Eagles training camp for the past 2 years, and last year when I covered it, you looked at Mike Kafka and you just kind of went, I don't know about this kid, I don't know if he's going to make it. This training camp, completely different guy, had an understanding of the offense, looked comfortable, looked confident, he's a real gritty kid, just looked a world of difference better than I think personally he was probably the most improved player in Eagles camp this year.